this pandemic time, when a lot of people, including me, it's kind of afraid to go in places and buy things like supermarket, stores in general. And today I'm gonna do a recorder. I'm gonna do an interview and some a little of the production of the Quebrada Bakery in Wesley. They also have two locations in Arlington and Belmont to serve all of us. And the interest factor, they close for about 2 months and reopen little by little. First, they opened 7 to 12, and now 7 to 4. And they have some kind of procedures, some protocols they have to serve. They have to ensure that everyone doing the the person, all the workers, and also the guests. And we have to follow the steps to be inside the bakery. And they welcome everybody, and they start open graduatively. So today we have to follow all the procedure to be inside and do our orders and, have a social distance. And people, please be polite this time. We have to be thankful to be alive. A lot of our brothers fell in this time, and we alive. So why fight for things we cannot win, right? And fight for material things. Fight because we're afraid. Fight because we very angry with this time. We have to be peaceful and thankful. And then follow.
When you come inside the bakery, you already have the hand sanitize. If you're going to pick up the orders, you really have to stay here. And you're going to follow the arrows. I'm going to go what you order here. Stay here. The baker is going. This is the coffee area. We look for all the things. We also offer all espresso coffees, cappuccinos, lattes. Everything super clean and organized, especially in this time in the pandemic. So we're here in Quebrada, and this is London. She's a manager. And she's gonna tell a little bit about how Quebrada doing in this pandemic times. How the people are supposed to know how they come here, when they have to be, and follow the lines, how they're supposed to do, what they expect when they come here. London?
So, welcome to Quebrada. When you come into the store, we do require that you wear masks that cover your mouth and nose just to protect us and you from any spread of germs. We have set it up in our store we have some lovely rainbow colored X's and purple arrows on the floor to to show you where to go, where to stand, and they've been measured out to be 6 feet apart as advised by the CDC. It's like the ideal distance between customers. We have it so it's a one-way system where you're going down in front of our lovely cases and you get to see our cakes and cupcakes and then all of our breakfast pastries, and then we have a case with our cookies as well. And we slowly move along the line as the people come in and advise everyone to like go from X to X as soon as they can, move forward, just because we are quite busy sometimes. Behind the counter, we all wear masks at all times. Like, as most people, we might take them off to have a sip of water or to have a sip of coffee, as everyone does, but otherwise we try to stay away from food or anything like that when we do that. And we have gloves on at all times that we're frequently changing anytime we touch a customer's card or money, or in between customers as well, just to make sure that every single customer gets a clean pair of gloves to ensure that their food's the cleanest that it can be and reduce the risk of spreading germs.
Basically, we have sometimes to educate the people to follow the rules because everything is so new, right?
Yeah, so we try to be, we are a little bit of a stickler to ensure like social distancing and people wearing masks correctly, because again, we want to create a very safe community here at Quebrada for both the customers and the employees. Our number one priority during this pandemic is everyone's health and safety. Like, we can only control so much, but what we can control, we do ask of customers to follow the rules.
Thank you, Londa. Another question about eating and drinking. The Quebrada is open for there, or
so Quebrada is an only takeout and curbside right now. We unfortunately are not having customers eat in the store, just because again we're trying to create a very safe, clean facility, and if you're taking your mask off, it creates a chance of spreading the virus, which is the last thing we want to do. We want to make it as clean and as safe for everyone.
Thank you. And the menu, it's still full menu? It's go back to the normal yet, or how?
So right now we still don't have our full menu. We're trying to do as much as we can, but again, to promote social distancing between customers or between employees, we only have so many people in the bakery at a time. And we're trying to do as much as we can. We have mostly our full menu back with a couple things, like we're not doing savory scones right now, we're not doing all of our cakes or petite desserts or like individual slices of stuff, just because again, like if we're cutting something up, that creates a chance of something happening, which is the last thing we want.
The other thing I see very interesting, like people can order online and can call ahead, so if they don't wish to be inside the bakery, right?
Yeah, so
just
like
come and pick up.
Yeah, if you want to have curbside, we're happy to do that for you. We do have planters out in our parking lot, and in each planter we have numbers. So when people call and they want curbside, we do try to do contactless curbside pickup, where we ask the customer to open their trunk, we'll put it in there for them, and then so we're not interacting at all with the customer other than just placing the items in their car. Another option is we'll put the orders together. We have a lovely rack and table where we will put orders so customers can quickly run in, grab what they need. If it's just baked goods, like if they need a cake or cupcakes or something like that, they do need to talk to an employee, just because we keep our cakes and cupcakes like refrigerated to ensure the freshness of them.
Great. And this time you go back for the regular hours, or we still like limited hours for it?
As of right now, we're doing limited hours of 7 to 4. I don't know when we're going to be going back to our regular hours. Like at this time, like most people, we're going week by week because everything seems to change constantly, and we don't want to make promises we can't fulfill because, say, like the governor decides to roll back on how we're proceeding forward. So we say we're going to go back to full-time hours, and then all of a sudden no one can go back to work again. It doesn't create a situation where we will be able to succeed and maintain an open business.
I understand, and I completely agree with you too. And I thank you so much for, you give this chance to show everyone how the Quebrada doing in these times. And I see everyone here is welcome, the clientele back, and require certain things to be everyone safe.
Yeah.
And this is life and art. Finish with this interview, and we're so happy to be here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, come in anytime. Like, we're happy to help you as long as you're wearing a mask that covers your mouth and nose.